Hi, and welcome to the Daily Windups Daily Briefing. Today we have two main severe weather areas. The first is up here with this large trough with a mesoscale convective complex moving southeast, and then we have the second area down here with Invest 92 or Invest 90L, which is the remains of Isaac. And it's possible for some development of this system. So we'll talk a little bit about that today. Here is the radar image out of Paducah, Kentucky. And you can see there are some very strong thunderstorms. There's no watches or warnings on these, but there are probably hail with these. So now this is Invest 90L. And where I drew this circle with an L, that is where the center of the low pressure is. It's still over land. On radar, it has a bit of a spin to it. On satellite, it really doesn't have any kind of spin to it. The National Hurricane Center is giving it a 10% chance of developing into a tropical cyclone in the next 48 hours. So that's definitely something to watch. And one thing to note with this cold front coming down, it really only has one option to go. And that would be over Florida or back over Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, and into the Carolinas. Here is the satellite image, the rainbow image of Invest 90L. And you can see there's a big blow up of convection earlier this morning. There's not much of a spin to it. This is likely to change as it comes out over the water. It should have a bit of a chance to develop. I would say within the first 48 hours, as the models after that really take conditions downhill for development. Here is our exclusive size estimate as of 6Z hours of Invest 90L, and we forced initialization at 25 knots. And it's still over land, and the size estimate actually brings it up to a minimal tropical storm in 48 hours. This seems a bit fast, but it is possible, as the European even shows some bit of development in that time period. Here are the models for Invest 90L, and like I was saying before, with this trough coming down, there's really no way it can move west. It's going to have the models are mainly showing it moving southward and then eastward over Florida, or possibly back over Florida, Georgia, and the Carolinas, moving northeastward back out into the Atlantic along the front. Here's the GFS for 30 hours out. And you can see it has a surface low. It's actually more of a tropical wave than a surface low, but at any rate, that shows a bit of development. And after this, the GFS just completely obliterates it. There's nothing left on the GFS after this. This is the European for 48 hours out, and you can see here on the top right-hand side, you can see the European develops the system a little bit. It develops more of a surface low, and after the 48 hours, it starts moving eastward to northeastward, and it also the conditions deteriorate for tropical development, and it basically opens back up into a tropical wave as it rides along the front. Now here is the tropical view for the tropics of the models, and you can see this is the European, and you can see here in the Gulf of Mexico it has a 1006 millibar low pressure system south of Mississippi and Alabama. What I really want to show is this next image. It shows the front. And you can see this huge trough digging down. And it just absorbs all of these tropical systems. It's just taking it and pushing it right back out to sea. So it looks like Florida and Mississippi, Georgia, and the Carolinas, they can get some um, wet and windy weather from this. As I say, as further west into Louisiana, or Texas, it's almost completely impossible as this front pushes southward. So that's all I have for now. We'll keep monitoring. For the Daily Windup, I'm Donald Flowers.